Hello everyone, it's Michael Sherman here, and today I'll be sharing a review with you. It was taught by a one-dan professional, Francis Meyer. He's the one who reviewed the game, and he's a teacher of the International Osaka Go School. This game I was playing against a one-dan, so as a 2Q they gave me a 2-stone handicap. I was able to win, and I made plenty of mistakes. Francis Meyer was able to point out a lot of mistakes and a lot of different variations. I stripped out of the review 5 basic principles or fundamentals that I wasn't following or messed up on. So I'm putting them above my head here to show the 5 with the timestamps if need be. And so I just wanted to share this review. By pulling these lessons and fundamentals and principles out of his review, I'm hoping to break these bad habits and continue to play better, over the year. To mention the year, Happy New Year, everyone. We're now in 2021, so this is pretty exciting. I'm very excited to continue to make Go videos, and I hope you enjoy studying, playing, and watching. So anyway, here's the review. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, so the last round of this year, this is Michael and Hiroshi's game. Thank you everybody for participating in the Osaka Go School this year. I hope you guys all had a lot of fun studying Go together, and it was very great having you all. So I hope we can enjoy studying Go next year as well with the same member. So let's get into the game review. This is a 2-stone handicap match. Michael is black and Hiroshi is white. Okay. Oh, tenuki. So playing away here is slightly unusual. Usually white adds a move, some kind of extension here. Tenuki is fine too. Okay. It's a joseki. Okay, this one. Okay. 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 So in this case, this Atari actually doesn't work as in the game. So you usually play the Atari from this side and then play away like it's sente. Okay, that was a bit painful for black. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, the double hane seems okay. Seems like a good move. Oh, okay. So, this trade seems pretty reasonable actually. I think it's very understandable for both sides. I think it's a fair trade. Probably the game is about even. Black slightly had a loss in this area, but since black has 2 stones to start with, the game should be pretty well balanced. Okay. Okay, so playing away here is probably a bad idea. Basically, when your opponent attaches to you, there's many few cases that it's okay to play tenuki, play away. You usually should answer. So, I think white can just simply play here. For black, this move seems annoying, but white can actually play here. Even if black Place the cut. So the two cutting points are miyai. So you can see white can manage to connect. If black connects, white can just connect under, and this is probably not a big deal. So I think there was no reason not to answer here. Okay, good. Oh. This attachment seems a bit like an overplay. See, you're kind of attaching to a really strong area for black, so it's probably not gonna end up good for white. It's my feeling. Okay, so at least white was able to connect here. But this result, I think, is not bad for black. Even though white was able to connect. So this side, the left side, is it's kind of a mess for white, yeah. So totally, I think this was good for black. Okay. This peep, I think, is slightly a bad exchange. Because there are actually many other ways to force white to connect. For example, like this move might be sente later. Looking at this this push right here, or like when later when you push. It's probably better not to give a stone right here. So the peep is fine, but this move I think was a bad move for two reasons. One is locally you're too close to white's strong group. So basically you can see white is so strong, you kind of want to stay away from that group. So locally, if you kind of want to expand the left side, rather than attaching to white, you should probably stay away like this. And another reason is that black has to defend here. This is a very important point. If white gets to play here, this is a problem for black, since if white is able to save the two stones, this will be kind of a tough fight for black. So the three stones and the left side are disconnected. So adding a move here and make sure that white cannot escape the stone, I think was a very important point. I think white should play here. Like this. Yeah, this I think would be a tough fight for black. Rather than capturing, I think it's better to still play here. So rather than this stone, so capturing this stone is more valuable in this case, since it's kind of the keystone. So by capturing this stone, you get the three stones connected to the left side. So this move was a mistake. Black should connect, and white has to take. So then black can play here. This way the corner is alive. Probably for white, if you want to attack the corner, I think the slide would have been better. Like this. Black has to play this move. Which is kind of itself a painful exchange for black. It makes this stone weak. And is black even locally alive? This shape is locally dead. Yeah, black needs this move and also this move. So this is a seki, but if this cut isn't a problem for white can play here, and this shape is dead. And so locally, black actually has to play the hane, which is a ko. So this, I think, was the correct way to attack black. Okay, so it ended up in a ko. Okay. In this case, you might not have a choice, but basically this exchange is locally a very bad exchange for black. So if you have other ko threats, you probably want to leave this for later. So like probably the correct order is to play moves like this first, because this is not a really bad exchange. So and later you might end up playing this move. Like white still has some ko threats, so you might end up playing this one, but you kind of want to leave the bad ko threats for later. Okay. 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 I think the ko fight, both of you are playing pretty good. So and then I feel like this was the chance to actually finish the ko for black. So answering this move, probably black isn't gonna have enough ko threats. So if I were black, I would finish the ko here. If white covers, this is not such a problem for black, since black can always play here and connect under. White is probably gonna play a move to disconnect black. And black might end up either sacrificing the corner or the side. But this ko, I think, is very huge, because after black finishes the ko, later black can actually aim at this cut, which is pretty severe. So even if either the corner or the side gets captured, black can still, I think, attack this side and kind of get back what you lost in this area. Okay. White finished the ko. Okay. The ko, I think, ended up in a pretty reasonable result for both players. Hane. This hane looks dangerous. Yeah. White should just simply push out like this, and this group probably would have been fine. Hane was a dangerous move. Of course, black plays the cut. This I think is actually good for black now. Now white would have to struggle in this area. I think white can at least make a ko, like maybe this ko. But even if black loses the ko, I don't even see a good ko threat for white. But even if black loses the ko, yeah, the left side is pretty huge. So. This I think is actually good for black. Starting to fight from here I think is a good decision. If I were playing black, I would probably sacrifice this side and try to keep this side. For instance, play here, play like this. For example, and finish this side. And so you can see that this is a huge territory for black, and so after black kills this entire area, so the last fight would be in this area, whether white can take this entire area or not. So white would probably try to expand the center, and black jumps in, and so the game would be whether black can play sabaki or white can kill the entire thing. So. So yeah, saving these looks pretty risky for black. It's if this move works, it's the best move, but that was a reading mistake. So this is a ladder. That was a very painful mistake. Black should either. I wonder what the best move is here. Simply play here. White's aim is this move here. White gets to squeeze. And, for example, play here. So this kind of fight. Or black could also play the Atari to prevent that. Like this. I guess white tries to escape to the center. It's hard to say which is better for black, but so I think black was ahead, but now I think the game reversed. So okay, you noticed here, it's a ladder. Okay, I think this was actually a chance for white to finish this game. And so white can actually play this one. The connection is sente, looking at the snapback. And the cut. If black captures, white can capture these, which are the keystones. I thought this would finish the game, but actually, it's not that easy if black connects. So black can actually play this one and connect. This capturing race, black can win the capturing race. So, not quite finished, but white can play here, and then hane. This hane definitely would be sente. And here, if black tries to kill white, then this cut works. Black connects, white can extend. Okay, so this was, I think, a chance for white to actually live this side. But this is also a very severe move, so it's pretty tough for black. This was a very bad exchange. So white basically lost the aji of the cut, so still I think white could have played the hane and make a ko. And locally speaking, black can play here. But this capturing race, white can even play here actually. So this move is sente. I forgot about this. Black has to answer here, so black plays here. So since this move is sente, this is locally a ko. So yeah, probably there's no way for black to refuse the ko. This atari I think is almost like a pass, because right now capturing the two stones, there's hardly no meaning in capturing because white is already alive on the left side. So that was a very small move. I think white could have just simply played something in the middle, and this group in the center would have been in big trouble, I think. And yeah, there's still the ko locally, so this probably would have been tough for black. This, I think black still has a chance. Basically playing the hane from this side is not the right direction, because the three stones already cannot escape, and this side is very strong. So basically black should, the correct direction is to move from this side. Not sure where to play, but so always make sure you're moving from your weak group. So this move I don't understand. By playing here, kind of making sure that black cannot capture, connect the two stones. But again, capturing the two stones is almost meaningless in this situation. So white should of course move from this side. Just simply push, and you can see that all of these exchanges are a good exchange for white in terms of the fight in the center. So it would have been just fine for white. this suddenly, I'm not sure that white is ahead still. Kind of feel like the game is already even at this point. Nice. Oh, 노비가. Kind of felt like the connection would be more normal, but I'm not sure. This is very difficult. Cut. 하네. Okay, yeah. So since there's this cut, probably would have been better to connect. This way, so black stones has more liberty, so kind of eases the cut. Even if white plays here, black can hane, play like this, and black can still separate white. But there's still the cut. This is very difficult. Okay. Yeah, so there's this push. Okay. I think black actually had to sacrifice these. I'll play here. I'll sacrifice these. And it's nice that black actually gets this kosumi and sente. Black can kind of naturally surround the two stones. And then play the cut, make sure the center is alive. And if black gets sente and can play here, this I think is still a very close game. So now black has all of this area. I even feel like black is slightly ahead if this is all black's territory. So yeah, probably black, I think, had no choice but to sacrifice these. Well, this move I think is correct. Blocking. There's this move. This is Tesuji. And then white can, I think white can extend. Take. Here. White has to play the cut. Then connect here. Can play here. Okay, so this shape is dead. Black is dead, so so this move looks correct. Oh. Well, if I were playing white, I would play disco. This one. And use all of these moves as a co-threat. That seems pretty nice for white. White probably has like infinite co-threats in this area, so oh. Oh, this is a tesuji. Okay, so now this is a capturing race. White only has 3 liberties. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. So basically black wins the capturing race. Instead of playing the hane, so this I think was the tesuji in this case. So black can play here. Black wins the capturing race, but white gets these moves in sente. And can actually live here locally. So this I think seems reasonable. Black should just block. Still, white only has 3 liberties. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is pretty bad for white since white doesn't get. So white gets this move in sente, and also this one. Yeah, can't count how many. Locally, white doesn't have enough space. Yeah. So yeah, I think the hane would have been a critical mistake actually. Is this fine for black? So this actually the result reversed here. Hane wa, this is a big mistake. White should just simply fill in the dame from the outside. And this capturing race actually white wins now because the cut was a good move. Black cannot play here. Black cannot either push from this side or from this side, so black has to play here, but white can just keep pushing from the outside, and still black cannot fill in the dame, so black has to back off. And the capturing race actually reverses. Hane wa, so white resigned here. If white connects, black can actually play here, which will end up in a ko. White resigned here, but I think the game was still pretty complicated. White can still play the ko. And I believe white has some ko threats in the center, like this one. And actually I don't see many ko threats for black, so probably white was able to win the ko. So I think resigning was too early to resign. I think white still had a chance. If white simply would have played here, I think white would have been ahead. Probably resigning was too early. Still would have been a pretty difficult game. Okay, wow, this was one of the most intense games in the Osaka Go Camp League, I think. Okay, so this is very interesting. Many mistakes, but nice fighting spirit. I like watching this kind of game. Okay, so first of all, remember that this Atari doesn't work. You should Atari from this side. This variation I think was very good. Well played for both sides. Okay, so when your opponent attaches to your group, basically you should answer. In this case, white could have simply played here. Yeah, I don't see a really nice follow-up for black after this one. So if I were black, I would have played something else. Either expand the left side like this, or you could also like kind of start reducing this side. Something like this, I'm not sure. This I think was good for black. Normal move, I think, if you want to defend this one, probably stay away from black like this, or like attach to this side. Kind of get some kind of a base on the left side. Okay, so this move, black should have defended here. This, I think, was the vital point in this case. Also remember to kind of not get too close to strong groups, so... Okay, so black should connect here. This way black was alive. So coast fight started. And when you're fighting a ko, try to kind of leave the bad ko threats for later as much as possible. It's my advice. Here, if I were black, I would finish the ko. Play here. At least if black plays this one, the corner is alive. And the side you can still actually come out like this. So it seems pretty tough for white to actually capture both. So on him. And also, as I mentioned in the game review, black still has this aim. Oops. Yeah, so this hane was a big mistake. White should simply push out. I think it's impossible to actually kill this group. White can probably even locally make a ko, and also it's probably likely that white is able to kind of make another eye outside. This I think is suddenly good for black. This move, I'm not sure. If I were black, I would probably give away this side and capture this side and kind of try to play sabaki in this area for later. Of course, this move would be the best move if it works. Okay, so that was also a big mistake for black. Black should either back off here or play here. Okay, so at this point I think white was ahead, but so trying to capture the two stones I think was kind of the reason why black actually was able to catch up in this game. So since this side is already alive, the value of the two stones are very low. It's just almost a pure 4 points. So it's only a endgame move. Since you're fighting in the center, you should focus on moving from this group. So something in the center. This would have been tough for black. This fight I think makes sense. Okay, so black probably should, I should say have to, have no choice to sacrifice these. And play here. Actually, this black might be ahead. Actually, well, it should be a close game, but okay. So here, if white played the ko in this area, I think this would have been white. I think would have been ahead since white has like infinite ko threats in this area. Black probably isn't gonna be able to win this ko. Okay, so locally, black wins the capturing race, but at least if white plays here, white was able to play the squeeze and live locally. Okay, so black should block. And yeah, this cut was a tesuji. And white actually was able to win the capturing race if white simply played from the outside, since black cannot push from either direction. So this hane in the game was a mistake, but still I think it was too early to resign. Actually, white I think still had a chance to play the ko, since white has some ko threats in the center. So okay, so probably the losing move was you resigning. Okay, anyway, that was a very interesting game. So I think that will be the game review for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next year as well. Let's have fun studying Go in 2021 as well. Okay, so I'll see you guys next year. Bye. See you.